What do you think there's a lot of obviously proposed tax changes, being debated. I'm sure Q3, Q4 this year, people are going to be busy reacting one way or the other. One of the things that we've heard is the 1031 is going to be capped at 500K. What are you kind of seeing there, and how would that potentially affect these deferred sales trusts?
Yeah, so the proposals on the table are absolutely a commercial real estate and investor and wealth game changer, right? So what's happening is it's the redistribution of wealth, right? So essentially what the government's proposing at this point is to take all of the major amount of wealth and trying to transfer it over to the government over this period of time, based upon what the laws that I'm seeing. Now, these are all just proposals, and even if they pass, a new administration can come in and go back the other way. So, and what they're proposing does sound pretty extreme, but sometimes they set a big high bar to meet somewhere in the middle. But you're right; these are absolutely something to take serious and to plan for, because one of them is the 1031 exchange, limiting that to a certain amount of gain, right? Which essentially kind of eliminates the 1031 unless you're doing small deals. The second one is the stepped up basis, right? Taking that away, which is probably the biggest one out of all of them. The third one would be taking the 20% federal capital gains tax rate and basically doubling it to 40, right? So instead of 30 to 50% capital gains tax and depreciation recapture, it could be 50 to 70%, right? So it's just a massive amount of game-changing things. Now, get prepared, right? We think there's a perfect storm going on politically with what we just talked about. The demographics with the baby boomers, right? The largest wealth transfer in the history of the planet is happening right now. And these are the baby boomers that own primary homes, investment real estate, and then businesses, and they're faced with a huge amount of gains. And the last one is just the marketplace is so highly appreciated. And people went through this '08 crash and they want something different, right? They sense that something's there. And if they can get out and diversify and get liquid and pay off debt, this is the transformation we can provide for families. But as a real estate professional, if you're listening to this, or as a client, if you're listening to this, you want to pre-plan, get educated, and get empowered. By the way, we don't charge anything unless you do the deal. So we'll do the planning, we'll form the trust, we'll get everything set up. For some reason it doesn't work, or some reason the deal doesn't go through, or you don't want to do the deal, we don't charge you anything.
You have just listened to another information-packed episode of Capital Gains Tax Solutions with Brett Swarts. We hope you enjoyed today's show and found it helpful. Visit capitalgainstaxsolutions.com to access the show notes and to access more resources. Don't forget to leave a review and join us again next time.